name of the Parsha, is it because it's just the first few words of the Parsha? So we just identify the Parsha randomly by one of the first few words of the Parsha? Or is it the theme of the Parsha that is reflected in the name? So without getting into the details and proof, name of the Parsha is not only randomly just because it's something at the beginning of the reading of the Torah, but it is connected to the theme of the Parsha. It's like a summary, a name that reflects, that brings out what the Parsha is about. The Parsha of this week is about the end, the last year of the exile, slavery in Egypt, where the 10 plagues have started. Each plague took between one and another took approximately 1 month. And during that time, while the plagues were there to express and bring out the greatness of Hashem and the power of Hashem, at the same time, interestingly enough, the Jewish people were depressed. Many of them did not recognize, and even though they witnessed the plagues, they did not change their mind to accept and to welcome the redemption and godliness being revealed to them. But 80% remained in darkness and did not participate in the exodus of Egypt. Only 20%, the devout ones, the exception, have made it out of Mitzrayim. Pharaoh took him a very long time, and even towards the end, he still claimed, I don't know Hashem, and I will not let the Jews go. So, while the plagues took place, and the majority of the plagues are spoken about in the Parsha of this week, at the same time, there was a moment of darkness, so to speak, a moment of where godliness was not revealed, where Hashem was hiding. And nonetheless, the Rebbe points out to the name of the Parsha of this week that it is called Va'era, which means, and I made myself visible. In context of the first verse, Hashem made himself visible to our ancestors, to our patriarchs. But the name of the Parsha reflects the context of the Parsha, which is Hashem revealing himself. Perhaps a lesson from this is, when we look at the world around us, we have two choices. Either look at the half cup that is empty, and at the negative and at the darkness, and at the part of Hashem hiding, or we could look with a deeper look and see Hashem revealing himself. See the revelation where Hashem is taking off the mask and revealing himself more and more. And so does the Rebbe tell us, we live in an era where Moshiach is right upon us. We have two choices. Either dwell on the darkness and on the negativity, or on the positive and seeing how we are a step closer, and ot kommt Moshiach, and very, very soon, Moshiach and the revelation of godliness will fill the world with the goodness and kindness of Hashem. Good Shabbos, Shabbat Shalom.